All right, hey all, what are we doing today? We're talking nutrition because I just want to do a short video on that, and you guys can hang out with me in the kitchen while I do everything. And I never do this at the time, but I always like clean my pan right before I have to make something, which is kind of gross because it just sits on the stove until I'm ready to clean it. And the hot Australian day that it is, it's like in top of 36 today. So it's nice, and I got an aircon in my office. So we'll do an office tour one time, but it's nice and cool in there. But out here it's bloody hot. And we have, I did have a kitchen helper. I'll see where she went. Mox, where'd you go? Mox. Mox. Here she comes. Come here. You'll see this, one of the team members from the website. This is Moxie. She also doesn't like cameras, so she always tries to turn away. Don't you? You don't like cameras. And Waffle's in the office because those two don't get on, which is insanely frustrating. Let me see. Can I? You guys probably want to watch me do the actual cooking. So I'm gonna go here, and yeah, I can cook there. Okay, so talking about nutrition. So what do I do in the mornings? The mornings I go 6 eggs scrambled. I don't use any milk or butter. I like dairy. I'm not intolerant, but I don't feel well when I kind of like eat dairy. No, I don't think the clicker, hang on. Make sure I don't blow myself up. There we go. Whoa. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Which is an Australian saying, I think, about barbecues, but anyway. So in the mornings, 6 scrambled eggs. I've got this little cool thing. I use this for everything now, but I got it from Security Blue Team. It's a whole bunch of like Himalayan rock salt with like different flavors. So I use that to season everything. So we don't use sauces because that's just sugar and wasted calories. And then the other thing that I have, which I'll sip throughout the day and try and get it in, I've got like a 2-litre bottle. I've got a couple of these. And then what I put in that is 2 scoops of protein. So I use Future Whey, again, because I don't like, the Future Whey doesn't have any like milk products in it. All of it's Future Whey because I just buy it all at once. I use this, which is like a Carb Plus supplement, adds extra carbs to my diet. I was finding it really hard to like have carbs with not too many calories, and BCAAs. So I do 1 teaspoon of that, which is about 5 grams. 2 liters of water. I've just finished it now, so I started that this morning. The other thing that I do is I will eat, hang on, I'm just trying to start to cook the meat. I'm about to have my second meal for the day. But the other thing that I'll eat is I do a vegetable and fruit smoothie. And so what do I put in that? I put in 40 grams of frozen spinach. I just buy the like little cubes that you get in boxes. Each cube's like 20 grams, so that works out really well. 40 grams of frozen banana, 40 grams of frozen berries. I put in a scoop of crushed ginger from like a jar, and 20 mils of lemon juice, and 40 grams of chopped up carrot. And then I put in a scoop of that carb powder as well to hit the carbs again, and a whole medium size, usually pink lady apple, because I like pink ladies. And then I also add in I found this on like some guy's blog website. It was just good to kind of get in the daily vegetables and fruit, and also some hemp. So I have that as well. 2 cups of water to like mix it all in. Make sure you add the water, because I've done that plenty of times where I don't, and it's just this like powdered mess that's super hard to clean on the inside. Blend that up. So I usually get that down with eggs in the morning. I kind of just like sit on the couch, watch some ABC iView. I've been watching Gruen at the moment, but I was watching Utopia, which was an alright series. It was a bit repetitive, and they never really did any character development, which was kind of sad, because like Nat's character and Tony's character were really good, but they just did like 5 seasons of the same shit. So yeah, that's my 3 things. And so I also use MyFitnessPal to track everything. So we've got, so this is the first like step down in calories that I did. I think it was on like 2200 before. So my goal is 1942 in calories. The macro breakdown of that, so 192 grams of protein, 172 grams of carbohydrates, and 54 grams of fat. It's kind of like as broken down as I get in terms of my macros. That's what I was doing over in the UK and China when I was over there. That was the aim, and I probably came under that, because what I was doing over there is I was just eating when I was hungry, which is a good way to do it. Like if you need to figure out like what your body needs, like feel that hunger. Don't snack, don't drink beers, don't drink a shitload of alcohol. Just eat when you're hungry. It's a good kind of like maintenance cycle. Your body will tell you, and just drink plenty of water, which I did over there. I also bought some protein as well, so I had some protein. But anyway, so that's my morning stuff, and that gets me to, so the 6 eggs, the 2 liter water mix, and I call it everyday grass of like the vegetable fruit smoothie. That gets me to 1369 out of the 1942 for my daily calories, which leaves me with a remaining 573. I'll then drink a bit later on, maybe 1 to 2 black coffees through the day. Or I may even sub in like a sugar-free V, because they're quite low in calories. Especially if I feel like I need the hit before I train. And then the other thing that I do, so I'll show you now, is I'm just cooking up. I hate cooking, and I would love someone to just cook for me all the time. That would be amazing. But anyway, I don't have that, and I cook as minimal as I can. So this is 500 grams of turkey mince that I just pick up from Coles. I cook this. This will last me 2 days, so 2 dinners. I'll split this in half, so 250 cooked turkey mince each. Obviously that cooks down to a little bit less because the water's coming out of it. There's not too much, like it's not like you're cooking beef where you cook beef and like it loses half the weight. This isn't too bad. And I buy packets of basmati rice. So if I go into the cupboard, this is what I'm gonna eat now, but so 250 grams, I'll have a full 250 gram packet, 250 grams of turkey mince, mix that up, put in some salt, and eat that for my 3rd meal. So if I'm looking at that, so I haven't entered in all the stuff today, but so if I add, I've had 2 long blacks today, so my app's telling me that that's 13 cows, which seems a lot for long black. I don't know how accurate that is. And then if I add the basmati rice and the mince, so that actually brings me to minus 35 calories remaining, which isn't too bad. So I need to be plus or minus 50 within my calorie intake, which is good. But if I look at my macros, and I also need to be plus or minus 10 of my macros. So this isn't exact, but it's pretty close. But I'm 12 grams off my protein, minus 19 off the cows, and minus 1 off the fat. So overall, pretty good. Like we're hitting here. So chatting. If you guys watched the training video from yesterday, Tree was talking about, so on Friday we're going to sit down and have a chat. I probably won't have enough battery to film it all, unless I plug in the camera as well maybe, and we can have that conversation. But we're going to look at moving into next week. So this week was all about getting back after my holidays. Next week we're going to look to cut the calories and really go hard. We really want to cut off that body fat percentage within, I think, 4 weeks. So yeah, that's pretty much my diet at the moment. It's nice and simple. I eat the same stuff day in, day out, week in, week out. I don't like to think about it. If I could afford and have a professional cook or have someone cook for me, I'd be more than happy to eat other stuff. But and when I go bulking phase, we will be going out for lots of dinners, and we'll video then. We'll talk about the kind of amount of calories that I need to ingest then. It'll be the opposite end of the spectrum after we go after the cutting and we're feeling like it's rough because we're not eating enough. Yeah, bulking will be like, I'm going to be sick of food because I'm going to be eating so much. I think my maintenance calories for like my weight is something like 3,000 calories. So another 1,000 calories on this. Like for this second meal, I would eat the whole mince. Plus I would have lunch as well. But yeah, I think bulking will be something like 3,500, 4,000 calories. So lots of food there. But yeah, that's about it. Other than that, once I finish the 2 litre mix, I'll obviously drink a whole bunch more water as well. So looking at around probably another litre or 2. So I'm at least getting 3 litres in a day. And then depending on obviously how hot it is, like it's pretty hot today, so I'll probably hit the 4. If I'm training as well, so I'd probably hit more than that. I do try and stop drinking water like in the evening, so I'm trying not to train too late, and I'm trying to stop around maybe 7 o'clock. Otherwise, if I keep drinking and I haven't eaten anything, then I'm getting up like 6 times a night to take a piss, which is less than ideal, but that's the way it is. So this mince is almost done. I'm going to chuck the rice in, have some good food, go back to work. Today's not a training day for me, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've got a session with Tree, and we've got the nutrition talk, which I'll try and video as well as separate videos. But that's it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions kind of about the diet, or I know like Tree's doing like help with sorting out macros and calories and stuff, so yeah, reach out. We can pass on the details and everything and get you into some of the training as well. But cheers for watching. Catch you all later.